right. So, we live. We are definitely live. Whew. Now, like, there's a lot of people doing this. There's like a lot of people doing this right now. So, I don't know. I don't know, Chief. We got a lot of better streamers doing better streamer things than me right now. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is. But if you are here where you're tuning in, I definitely dig that. Definitely dig that. I'm really just kind of about to like just hit up. Actually, do I have desktop? Yeah, see, I still have desktop audio on. We're gonna mute that. Okay, so I see like a couple of peepers in here. Just a couple. And I'm wondering who these people are. Lurkers, so to speak, saying nothing in the chat, but being here nevertheless, which I appreciate. Hey, tell you how to feel? I don't know. I don't know about telling you how to feel, bro. I don't even know how to feel. You're gonna have to give me way more elaboration on that because I'm not really sure. If you're in here, can you tell me about the audio? I need to know how this looks to you guys. But also, hello, Jay. Can there be like a audio sounds good, visuals are good? Okay, thank you. See, that's the kind of stuff I need. That's the kind of feedback I need. So, Mr. J, you are the person typing. So you're gonna be the person that gets asked the questions. What are you thinking about tonight when it comes to Dragon Ball? Just Dragon Ball Superman, like whether it be the ban list, whether it be set 14. I know right now I'm kind of tinkering around with a couple decks myself. Look, you are not great value Jimmy Bacon. You are max value J. I'm not sure if you've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh, but instead of max C, you're max J. About to lose a lot of money? Why so? Why would you say this? I could turn myself up? Okay. I have tweaked my volume. Ban everything rumors and swirling around Hermestyle Discord and doesn't sound promising. Rumors, you say? I mean, look. Ready for this list? Show me something good, Daniel? Okay. So, here we go. This is kind of odd because you're saying we could lose a lot of money because things get banned. But I'm also kind of feeling like if things get banned, if a lot of stuff gets banned, then that boosts the Miss Tools. Miss Tools, hats off to you. I mean, look, what can I say? Shoutouts are shoutouts. But honestly, if a lot of things get trying to bait me, you're gonna have to try harder than that. I know you can try harder than that, Flapper. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, Jay. I'm not even gonna speak on that. I From what I hear, there's gonna be a pretty significant shakeup. And this could all just be, kind of rumored, but at the same time, like, I don't think a shakeup would be bad right now. And not only would a shakeup not be bad, but I mean, let's be real about it. If a lot of the cards get smashed, then the cards that we aren't playing are going to go up in value because they are going to be the new meta. So, are we going to be losing too much money? The only way you're going to be losing money is if you were hoarding cards that you thought were just going to go up. So, I definitely feel like that's kind of like a thing. Like, I feel like the value is always going to be somewhere. It's just more like whether or not it's going to be exactly where you think it's going to be. Like, the cards that we hold now are going to be tight, but no, we're not going to keep your Cell Xeno alone, bro. Like, that card needs to go. It just slaps far too hard. I literally just built Videl, and Cell Xeno can be consistently dropped like turn 3 every game. She sees so many cards, you likely can like just end up picking it up. Like, there's no reason for it to just be this accessible in any green and yellow deck. And I swear, like, outside of Turles, they make sure that you can run it all the time. Sitting in those stonks, you're gonna go big, big, big. I see Flapper in the background turning gears on how he can actually bait me for real, for real. The Veku. Look, I just know that I want Gohan or June to be playable, and I know that almost nothing in set 14 is playable if we keep the current meta. So if it means making the new set playable, I'm down with things getting Thanos snapped. Oh no, you're not late, bro. I mean, the stuff comes out in about 40 minutes, and on top of it coming out in 40 minutes, we're just chatting. Really, anything that comes up in here, I'm just responding to. Honestly, Daniel, I don't think King Vegeta's gonna get hit, because I think King Vegeta is, like, the best fair deck. And if the fair deck is, like, to hit King Vegeta, you would have to hit cards that just came out, and I don't think King Vegeta is broken enough to get hit by that. I don't know. I have faith. I have faith. Again, as long as my Gohan's playable, I'm really just out here. But, it be what it be. Oh, can we please talk about this? All right, I gotta show you guys something. It is the Gatekeeper. Flapper, you're probably gonna think this is funny too. Can we please talk about how Videl lost her booty shorts? Like, she literally, they just said no, and they just took away her booty shorts. Like, let me see if I can find this. And they didn't just take away Videl's booty shorts. They gave her the most fugly pants. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't ever remember Videl having these pants. Alright. Let me see if I can put this on the screen. Where is this? Okay, what are these? Can you guys see this? Can you see this on the stream? Did Vidal ever rock this fit? Like, if I'm tripping, please let me know. Like, I honestly feel like we could have gotten super spandex McGee for all of Vidal's cards, but instead we got Mama Jeans. Let me switch this up. Let me switch this up for the other one. Look at these culprits. Look at what are those? What is this? What they did are so dirty. I don't ever remember having pants like that, homie. Like, I don't. Okay, give me 1 second, because I actually realized the box for chat is actually messed up, because you guys should be able to actually see each other. Now, give me 1 moment. Like, and I apologize, guys. Like, I really did forget that, let's see. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I won't lie. You're not wrong. Also, I like hardcore apologize for. Let's see. I hardcore apologize. I completely forgot that that I was on Twitch before, so I didn't actually have the correct chat box over here. So we're at least just going to get. We're just gonna get the correct chat in here. That was just my bad. Yeah, like, okay, so they definitely did Vidal dirty. 100%. Let's see. Yeah. Clean boxed. Custom. I should have realized this before, but like I really didn't. I totally didn't think about that. Now look at me. Sitting here. How long until it drops? About 40. Short pants are not canon. Alright, we got this. Chat has been rectified. I'm gonna move this, scoot that right there. I don't want the fade though. I'm gonna start this all over again. Font size, hide messages. No, we're always showing messages. I mean, look, I'll take Vidal down. But no, that just made me mad. You said look at the top of his head. Look at the top of his head. He's getting domed. Like, but no, those pants are actually atrocious. So it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. The pants are ugly. It's very sad. Gold Kip, we have got pretty much until I mean, we got until the 12 o'clock. It's midnight. I'm gonna screen cap and put this on. Actually, you know what? While I'm doing that, I should probably do a couple things. Yeah, we're just gonna screen cap and put the crap on when it comes on. For real, for real. Hey, bro. What's good? What is good? Never want my chat to go away. Oh, you know what? That would be a thing. Save settings. There we go. Settings saved. Okay. Now that chat is actually doing things, chat should be fixed. I've got to make different, I've definitely got to make different chat settings for Twitch and YouTube. Still kind of green at that part. They gave Vegeta full, yeah. So yeah, speaking of that art, like, oh wow, I almost blabbed about art I can't blab about. No, the Vegeta sleeve was weird. That was definitely weird, but that was probably just like a little coloring issue, you know. I fully believe that was a coloring issue. Will they though? Let me see. If I switch this, yeah, that's gonna mess up. That was weird. Definitely went into a whole. Yep, see that? See that at the screen? Yeah, no. That's not happening. Turn up my mic a little bit? Yeah, sure. Can definitely do that. Is this one better? They're not going to ban dormant. Why would they ban dormant? That would be like kicking somebody when they're on the floor already down. There's no reason to ban dormant. You'd be horrendous for them to ban dormant. Stay hydrated, y'all. Yo, is Bandai sweating right now? You think Bandai's just sitting sweating? Like, they have to know by now. They have to know by now that if this gets messed up, it's about to be pain. Okay, so does anybody have a favorite card so far spoiled by Bandai? Does anybody? I just want to know. I want to put that card on screen and I want to talk about it. Yeah, I don't see green getting hit either. Actually playing green right now. Water is not for suckers, Flapper. Playing green right now. Like, I've been trying to put together some lists for my next archetype breakdowns. Green actually feels very nice right now. Like, in the new set. It's fun. Like, I think playing Videl is fun. If you like, I can put Videl on the screen right now. Let me edit Videl real quick. Is it your favorite Sproul card? Is it though? Super 17 is popping. You know what? I might just like mess around with this real quick. Let me finish off. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this, mister. Let's talk about this. You got me going. You got me going with this. So I'm going to pull up on screen, okay? For people that like the Super Saiyan 4 deck, I've been kind of looking at it, and I definitely want to test more when it actually comes out. But here's my deal right now. When it comes to the Super Saiyan 4 deck, it's got so many free blockers. And okay, I can talk about Videl for sure. It's just like the yellow Super Saiyan 4 deck, it's got so many blockers, right? And it's also got, like, it doesn't have a lot of ways to defend itself. So let me just pull this up on screen real quick. You got a Trip to Hell, right? If you look at this card, its 0 is its limit 1 ability. You can play it for free, But its limit 1 ability says if your yellow Sun Goku GT card, yeah, if your leader is yellow Sun Goku GT and you have 3 or more energy, you can reveal the top card of your deck and throw it into the drop. That's if you have 3 or more energy, you can play that effect for 0. So every other time, it is a 1 cost. And that 1 cost is for you to draw 2 cards and then choose 1 and then put it down on your deck. Then you dump it. So, like, I really don't, like, I'm kind of like, I feel like the deck already does that enough on its own. The leader can Spirit Boost to take your top card and throw it. The Trunks can Spirit Boost to take your top card and throw it. When you're unawakened, the Goten can be discarded, take your top card, and throw it. I feel like enough cards already do that for you to get it going. And this card is like, you can't combo it. You can't use it for free unless you have 3 or more energy. And I don't even think the deck is meant to stay on the board that long because its defense is rather weak. Like a single Secret Identity Masked Sand wipes your entire board of blockers. And you only have 2 cards outside of your leader that really swing before turn 4. I mean, you could, but the deck doesn't make over them that well either. Like, because the first couple turns, every time you play a card, it pretty much just comes to the field. Your free blockers hit the grave, they come to the field. You'll discard the Goten, and that'll stay there. But the first couple turns you play, you don't really make a drop zone. So, like, Overwhelm 3 can be manageable, but I found that when I was trying to see if I could run Awakened Instincts, Bardock, even getting Overwhelm 4 by turn 3 sometimes was just a weird space because you don't have that many cards in drop. So, the Trunks Overwhelm can definitely do things, but you still have to get 3 cards in drop, and that may be a little more expensive than it sounds. Definitely kind of weird to me. But, I mean, I can try multiple builds. It just feels like the deck, after turn 3, I don't feel like you're playing anything that scares another deck on turn 3. Like on turn 3, other decks are putting some mad plays on the board, and your best play on turn 3 is putting out multiple 1-cost swingers, which is a 20k double strike, and it just feels kind of odd to me. I mean, that's fair too. I actually like the SR Goku more in Super 17. When it comes to Videl, though, I guess I'll just switch this over. Let me readjust my mic because I'm definitely going to have to try to, let me switch this real quick. Yeah, because there's a couple things I need to take down. I need to take down my icon, background music. See, here we go. I need to switch the Twitch chat again. Last time I used this was for some kind of spoilers, so. Oh, hey, wait a second. I think it's here. I think it's still here. This test. I mean, since it saves the interfaces, I'm pretty sure it's about to come up here. We'll see. Doesn't seem like it. Gamer voices up, Twitch chats. Ah, I see what's going on. There we go. So I just need to have actually wait, the Discord, that literally was that. That was literally Discord. Okay, I understand what I did wrong here. I understand what I did wrong here. Discord feed needs to be here, Twitch chat needs to be here, and now we're good to go. Cool. So I'm gonna make this a little smaller for this one. I'm gonna put this up here, and we should have this set. You can't pog in the streaming platform. That's fair. I mean, if this is on Twitch, maybe this would be a little better. Look, right now, I'm still tweaking this for my Videl breakdown video, but we've got, like, Videl at 8. Right now, I'm testing out 2 Chi Live, but she's more filler. Great Sandman, Vanquisher of Villainy. We've got this needs to kind of go down to 2 Supreme Kai, but that may change as well. I actually really like this card. Just need to actually learn how to use it a little bit better. This card can go down like 3, maybe even 2. Didn't really like it as much. This card I always like seeing. Freeze is a very good card. It's part of a good defense. Let me see if I can keep that up there. Mysterious Hero's got to be at 4. Heart of a Maiden, that's definitely going to go down to 3. Shocking Death Ball. We don't know yet. I feel like this deck, if you don't have to combo, you don't have to combo, but I feel like this deck you want to combo, so maybe I can put that down too. Making a little space. Or it's Majin Exterminator, right? Am I right? Yeah, okay. The Sun Gohan is a pretty cool card, but he is kind of a thicker card for this deck. So if I take him and put him down to 3, we have like a little bit more room for this. And I think the last card I want to mess with is the Goku. What is it? Is it Spirit Bomb? I don't know. Spirit Bomb Unleashed. There we go. So let's just put a couple of these guys in, right? I don't think this is near correct. Homicidal Claws. 1 second. So at this very moment, I'm definitely trying out the Gohan, like the Great Saiyaman leader. I do like her and the fact that she makes a blocker, and I want to try out both of them so far. But so far, this is kind of like, okay. So hear me out. Shuffling. Videl gets down to 4 life pretty easily. And these 2 cards, the Great Saiyaman 2 Budding Heroes, I feel like you really want to actually just keep them. But I do want the Unison. And we're going to be able to filter through enough cards to find, like, pieces like that. I didn't need that. I didn't need that. So look, this is what I call a Super Butt Cheeks opening. But we'll see about it. Put life up, right? Let's see, we'll be going first or second. 5. Okay, so we'll be going second here. Literally just drawing. That's actually pretty neat. We've actually got some options here. I don't think I want to charge a dormant just in case, but I mean, we got multiple vanillas, so why not? We can put that there. Can literally play Heart of a Maiden. Heart of a Maiden looks at the top 7, and hopefully we can snag a Unison from there. No. The answer is no. We're going to take a vanilla instead. And what? She just like shuffles. That was definite pain. That was definite pain. I mean, we can swing with our leader. Our leader is going to draw us a card, which is a 2 of. The Banlist is going to come out at in 18 minutes, sir. So you have a 2 of that gets drawn twice in one hand. That's definitely awesome. And then we can combo with a skillless card and then draw a card because of it. So this is kind of where we're at right now. Oh yeah, and we get a card from... Did we take a card from life? Main deck, this. Okay, so we still actually need to take a card from life. This is like not coming together at all. It's kind of actually ugly. It's very ugly actually. But the point is somebody's gonna probably swing on you. That's just a part of life. Leader effects. And we get a Unison. So that's pretty cool too. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. Like, drawing into the next turn, we have things like this. I'm just going to put this Gohan down because we don't necessarily need him yet. And like I said, this deck does kind of filter well. But yeah, you can play the Great Saiyaman. Great Saiyaman is going to come out with his 1 counter. We can +1 him to just search out a Videl from the deck. And after, okay, so Cell Xeno's in the deck. That's good. So after pulling out that, we can then... what do I want to do here? Yeah, okay. And... yeah, okay. So now we can swing over here with Videl. Videl is going to be able to draw us a card from the deck. And then we can combo with another vanilla. And that vanilla is going to allow us to draw a card from life and then draw another card from the deck, which is Cell frickin' Zeno. You gotta love it. At this point, I have my unison set up, and so what we can actually do here is just tap. We can play another 10k. You can literally swing with the 10k, or you can keep it up. At this point, it's kind of like it's kind of either or. In fact, I don't know what you would do here. It was kind of awkward because we didn't land the unison on the first turn. But the whole point that I did kind of want to get at is once you actually kind of get moving, there's a lot of things. I want to show like a better start for this, but I mean, this is kind of just a part of the deck. You can kind of get awkward starts. You have access to Charismatic, you have access to Dormant. Something that's interesting is that you can tap one, you can put your Vanillas back in hand to play out your Great Sandman 2 Budding Hero. When she gets played, you're going to be able to play a vanilla from the deck. If you'll ever let me click find card, you can play a vanilla from the deck. And after playing a vanilla from the deck, I mean, there's a fair amount of options you can have. I can play Sun Gohan, Glimpsing Potential, and boost. I can start swinging with my leader. I still have an untap effect. I want to scoot to the deck and see if I can get a hand that will actually drop Selzeno fairly early. Scoot one card to the deck. Do I have a... Let me actually add another thing. Interesting. Yep, okay, never mind, I'll just wait for this. So, anywho, let's actually try this again. We're gonna shuffle. Drawing. It's that Kai again. It's that pesky Kai again. I'm about to just X him out of the deck. Not really, but... I am just a god at drawing my two ofs, like there's no tomorrow. Last time was going second, so I guess this time will just be going first. I mean, I'm not gonna try to play something outside of the Chilai. And at least the Chilai can be considered a skill list when you play it. So if I just play a Chilai on turn one and draw, I can pass. If my opponent is going to attack me, I can literally combo the Chilai and it will trigger my ability of taking a life to hand and drawing a card. So there's that. Next turn though, drawing for turn, end up putting this Gohan down. We can then end up playing our Unison, instantly tick them up. Searching the deck, it really does gain markers better. Like this is something I just put together like earlier tonight before getting on stream, so I do have to experiment more with the Pan deck, or with the Pan Unison. This is just like kind of like the proto build. But yeah, just being able to play Sandman, being able to swing with leader. Do your thing. I mean, you can easily combo. Well, she's going to draw a card just for swinging. You're going to be able to combo, take a card from life to hand, draw another card. And at this point, that came together way too well. So now we have access to both Dormant as well as Charismatic. So our turn two is actually looking pretty solid. As far as the point where I could probably get away, unless I felt like my opponent had removal heavy like stuff, I could probably get away with just playing the Videl, because next turn I want to be able to bounce it for Great Sandman Budding Hero. Now if they do have some removal heavy stuff, of course you can't just like blindly play your one drops into it, but really it's just, I think the deck is a lot more fun than I initially thought it was. I mean, you're going to be able to on this turn be able to first get a vanilla out of the way for no reason, just so we don't see it later, or hope to not see it later. What does this put us at? We're at how much life? Actually, with that, they probably try to attack the Unison. So, I mean, obviously, we have negates up. Something could be used. I could have kept the Sparking Death, or Shocking Death Ball up instead of playing the 1-drop. There's a lot of options that are kind of hard to tell without having somebody at the other end of the screen. But, I mean, really, you have the ability to punch with a 10k if your opponent's not awakened yet. If I'm going first, I feel like in this set, they have a lot of self-awakening leaders. This is true. Well, the Spirit Boost would have to happen on their turn, yes? On her front side, it would have to happen on their turn. So if I combo on their turn, I can definitely end up doing that. Yeah, there's like a lot of things that are just kind of weird because I don't know how their other opponent... This is one of those decks where it's a little hard to solitaire because how your opponent attacks is definitely going to change some things. It's just looking at some of the small interactions, like the Chilai probably shouldn't be in here. It's just that at the very moment I was like, can't think of a couple slots. Probably I'm just going to add Chilai. But some of the main things I really like about this deck kind of are, right now, Great Sandman 2, Budding Hero, because she just applies pressure. For 1 energy, she's a 15k that puts out another 10k. As much as I like the Gohan Majin Exterminator, 3 energy seems very intensive in this deck, but he has a very good effect, but it just feels intensive for his base power. But I guess in this deck, he's a low to the ground finisher. This deck kind of feels like a lot of aggro. This card seems phenomenal. Just need to actually get in front of an opponent. That's why I was actually asking if people felt like playing tonight, because, well, 10 minutes we're going to get the ban list. So that's not even like a thing, but I did kind of really want to, let me actually just scoop. I really did want to see how people would play against the Videl deck. Allow me to kind of change it up just a little bit, just a smidge. Now, the Pan Unison, right? Let's see where this is. Thought so. So she's still 16, or still 6,000. In the turn when your leader card activated a blocker skill, add a marker to this card. So she's able to pseudo +1. Yeah. She's going to be able to +1 to give your leader heroin. Yeah. And then her -2 is... Her -2... No, they didn't. I literally, I can go into the Discord right now. I literally, like, it was Disaster Dan. Disaster Dan was the only person that responded. Only person. Now, backing up off of that, talking about Pan Heroine's Victory, her -2, I feel like her -2 is was a lot better in the format we were in. I'm not quite sure if her -2 is still going to be busted broken in this format, because if you notice, a lot of the cards in this format, until you start getting to like the evolve chains, aren't overcosted. Like, if you Pan Heroine's Victory -2 on a Videl deck, none of the Videl swings would be hindered. They just keep swinging. If you did it on the SS4 deck, none of the SS4 swings really would be hindered. You just keep swinging. Like, I'm not quite sure. Even the Trunks deck, most of the cards are like 4 or less. So like Hirudegarn would get hit. Not even Xeno Sin would get hit. I feel like in this particular set, especially if some of our top dogs get knocked off, her -2 may not be the best, but her counter acquisition is a lot better than Great Sandman's, for sure. And you can protect her with your leader's face. We're still out here. Yeah, it's 4 or less. So it's, wait, so they cannot attack with 4 or less? Am I just sitting here, out here not reading? Is this what I'm doing here? Can only attack 1 time with battle cards. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Thank you. See, this is why we have people with other eyes. So, like, people like me who go to sleep at 4 a.m., wake up at 7, and then go to work from 8 until 6, and then come home and then stay awake because we know the ban list coming out, can miss these details. But people like Take My Throw can see these details with Sharingan accuracy and correct me, which is good. This is why you guys are the homies. So that makes a lot more sense. In that case, it's 100% better. It sucked last format. It's good this format, especially if the top dogs get banned. So that's actually really cool. No, in that case, yeah, between its ability to keep you alive and its ability to actually essentially +2 every turn, that's tight. The only thing it doesn't do is search your vanillas, and I don't think this deck has a problem with searching vanillas. I don't think it does. The deck filters a lot, but it filters a lot because you have those vanillas. It drops in 6 minutes. That's actually why the stream's up. I don't go live enough for random reasons. Let me see. Let me move this a little back into focus. Can you guys see these cards? Yeah, okay. See enough of them. All right, so we're kind of in the 5 minutes till. I know this has to be done manually, so I'm just going to sit here and every now and then kind of refresh this. That's dangerous. We got to keep that message bar out of here. Nope. Can we even kill this? We can't even kill this, can we? Let me just kill all that. Yeah, there we go. Don't want none of that ratchet ish coming up while I'm trying to talk to y'all about the darn burn list. I've been looking up cards, if y'all can't tell. I've just been looking up. What is this? I forgot about this old card. This is so ugly. Yeah, nah, that card is still bad. Bro, I do not have it like that. I was at work all day. I definitely don't have it like that. No. I'm live. Yeah, I definitely don't have it like that. There's no way I'm sitting up here, like, just vibing like that. You know, I don't think it'd be on strategy. Would it be on rule, maybe? Where would we find this? Where would we find this? I wonder if it's going to go live on the site when it happens. This says new. These aren't new. What does this card do? Still waiting. All right, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So anytime now, this should be dropping, unless we got like massively trolled. Yeah, I saw the green boo stuff. I actually really, really like it. Again, it's one of those things that's kind of sad because unless the current meta gets hit, nothing is about to like go down. So, oof. It's I'm just kind of like, it's tense now. It's tense now. We got 2 minutes until the supposed stuff comes out, and let me actually see something. Let me see who's online right now. Yeah, there's no way. I just need the button to be pressed. TBH. Randomly cutting down Goku Black for no reason. I mean, which Goku Black are you speaking of? That's the question. Which Goku Black archetype were you speaking of? Because OG Goku Black, like in blue, was the only real form of energy destruction. And when you could cheat him out, it was oppressive. So the OG, I feel like, was a problem. All right, we got nothing there, and this is still saying April 20th, April 9th. What if we just get trolled? What if, like, it just doesn't happen tonight? Gang, gang, refresh, refresh. Nervous. Oh my gosh, I hope this isn't whack. Like, I really hope this isn't whack. I hope this isn't whack and nothing has changed. So what are we doing? Alright, so it is 12. And give it a little bit longer, but it doesn't seem like anything's happening. Almost dropped the phone. It's true. Goku Black can be about ramping, but I just don't feel like the energy destruction was the part about it that was dangerous. Okay. So we have a couple things here. This is up now. Oh my gosh, there's a whole lot of erratas on here. So it looks like things that are banned. Beerus Godly Majesty is banned. Pan, Great Ape Whisperer is banned. Okay, okay. We've got Father Son Kamehameha Gohan is banned. Universe 9 Assemble is banned. Now moving forward, we have Bardock the Resolute, Heartfelt Plea, Bergamo, and Drum being limited. It's on the screen, Phoenix, man. It's on the screen. It's on Facebook. Now, errated, we have Cell Zeno, Catastrophic Blow, Majin Quickening, Vegex on the front and the back. Dark Broly only on the back. Black Shadow Dragon, and then we have Videl. So we need to actually look. I'm going to save this. We're going to open this in a new tab because I need to save that for later. We're going to have to make a video on this. Let's actually check out the erratas. Okay. So, Cell Zeno. Ultimate Deflect Energy Exhaust Successor. If you have 5 or more energy, when this card is played, choose up to 3 cards in your opponent's hand and discard them. And this card gains Quadruple Strike. Okay, they took the Quadruple Strike off of Cell Zeno's base. So now you have to have 5 or more energy for Cell Zeno to gain Quadruple Strike. Okay. So, next. Catastrophic Blow has limit 1. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Vegex is just a burst 3 leader now. Okay. Okay, so it's just a burst 3 leader. Dark Broly is now once per turn. Yikes. Yikes. Oh no. And then Majin Buu Ball requires you to have 3 or more energy, so you can't pop off on turn 2. The Black Smoke Dragon, I'll have to get in that later. This is kind of weird. This is kind of awkward. Looking at these cards, right? So let's actually read this, okay? Greetings, Dragon Ball Super card game fans. We hope you've all been enjoying Dragon Ball Super card game. The Unison Warrior series has provided some of the most exciting times for Dragon Ball Super card game history, and we're overjoyed by the player response and excitement for our game. In the upcoming set, Cross Spirits, the series will expand into the Unison Warriors Boost, inviting players to explore Unison cards and markers in brand new ways. To kick off the series, we also want to boost our players' enjoyment and appreciation of our game, which brings us to our philosophy behind this banned/limited/errata list. While designing Unison Warrior 04 Supreme Rivalry, and Flapper, the reason why I kind of was sad about this is because I don't think this fixes the deck. This just makes the deck easier to kill. It doesn't stop the deck from being good at killing people. But you can't shotgun all the tapped things anymore. But I don't think this really changes the deck. All right, let's just actually just go into it. Yeah, so to kick off the series, we also want to boost our players' enjoyment. Yeah. While designing Unison Warrior 4 Supreme Rivalry and Unison Warrior 5 Cross Spirits, we observed our competitive landscape and tournament results together with feedback from our official fan page, community pages, and product questionnaires. We constantly observe that players prefer the strategic balance of charging energy through a game and determining how much energy to commit on each turn on both offense and defense. Considering the relationship between cards, costs, and skills, we found it important to adapt our game design to the following values. 1. Ensure both players have sufficient chance to participate in the game and have meaningful decisions. 2. Restrict the development of oppressive battle cards with no energy cost. That's pretty much Dark Broly. With our players in mind, we decided to address several cards that conflict these values, and best align with our vision of even more enjoyable version of the Dragon Ball Super card game. These changes will allow for even more diverse meta environment with a competitive role for both old and new decks. We take these decisions very seriously, and believe making wide-ranging adjustments will now allow us to continue with the modest or minor adjustments in the future to better suit the overall enjoyment of the Dragon Ball Super card game. So let's look at these banned cards. We've got banned cards, Beerus Godly Majesty. Reason: this card can easily create offensive pressure without energy and mitigates the cost of other skills. Therefore, we decided to ban this card. Pan the Great Ape Whisperer. This card limits the design of yellow battle cards by enabling excessively powerful interactions with Omega Shenron Ultimate Shadow Dragon to create an oppressive play pattern. Therefore, we've decided to ban this card. Father Son Kamehameha Goku and Gohan Return. The leader card has demonstrated the ability to consistently win both best of 1 and best of 3 games in 2 turns. Therefore, we decided to ban this card. Okay. Universe Not Assembled. This card in conjunction with Mecha Frieza has led to an incredibly powerful early game advantage. Banning this card will significantly reduce oppressive play patterns for this leader card. Therefore, we decided to ban this card. Limited cards. Heartfelt Plea. This card limits design space of red battle cards and skills that increase power. When used in conjunction with cards like Dark Broly, Unbridled Destruction, this card can be played easier than originally intended. In order to mitigate this, we've decided to limit it. So if you ever get Heartfelt Plead, just know you got sacked. Bardock the Resolute. When used in conjunction with cards such as Piccolo Jr. Eradicator of Peace, this card leads to oppressive early game patterns. Okay. Bergamo. While intended for board control in yellow decks, using this card in conjunction with cards like Power of a Super Saiyan can lead to oppressive, uninteractable gameplay patterns. So once again, if you get hit with it, you got sacked. Drum Reign of Terror. This card allowed King Piccolo Demonic Rejuvenation to have significantly more board control and defensive capabilities than anticipated. In order to mitigate this, we've decided to limit this card. Eroded cards. We all know why they eroded Catastrophic Blow. Like, there's no reason not to hit that, like, for real. But yeah, decks can often win games by activating multiple copies of this card, leading to interactive and repeated gameplay experiences with the Invoker archetype. So they pretty much neutered it. I mean, you're not wrong, but Heartfelt Plea was being used better in a deck that wasn't GT, so they had to kind of address that. Xeno, Cell, Unspeakable Abomination. Yeah, the card's text currently greatly limits design space of green and yellow battle cards, while also creating oppressive early game pressure that can end games on turn 2 or 3. Therefore, we decided to route this card. Yeah. Vegex. I mean, nobody needs to really understand why they did this. Like, you should just already understand it. Vegex demonstrated the ability to produce offensive threats without energy cost and prevents the ability of many other black leader cards, or viability. So we decided to route this card to a power level comparable to other black leader cards, which was making it burst 3. Then we've got Majin Quickening. Yep, let's see. Turn 2, higher consistency than expected in order to facilitate less oppressive gameplay. Yep. Dark Broly. Reason: the leader limits future design space of 30k power black battle cards and has demonstrated oppressive and repetitive gameplay patterns. We decided to route this card to a power level comparable to other black leaders while maintaining its power or its play style. I am not quite sure if Dark Broly right now Dark Broly was able to use all of these like things, but if you look at the way the deck is, there's a lot more 5Ks being ran than before, And with a lot of 5Ks being ran, I think that it kind of just looks a little different. Like the landscape is just a tiny bit different. You don't have as many zero costs, but the deck can still mill. The deck can still put stuff in the graveyard. The deck can still be explosively destructive. You just can't defend yourself that well or shotgun as well. So you're going to be relying on your 30Ks. It's kind of weird. Black Smoke, Dragon, offering destruction. Yep, we decided to errata this card to avoid unintended interaction with future card designs. That should give you a huge hint right there. We're going to have to make videos about this. Now, Videl. Draw one card, then switch one of your green units to rest mode. Power this battle. Okay. Alright, that's cool. So, it's going to be effective as of August 6th. We intend to release the next ban/limited errata before the release of Unison Warrior Set 6. So we will, between Set 5 and Set 6, we're going to have another ban and errata list. I'm going to leave this here. One more time, though, while we're still here. That's Ape Whisperer, Godly Majesty, Father Son Kamehameha, and Universe 9 Assemble banned. That is Heartfelt Plea, Bardock the Resolute, Bergamo, and Drum limited. And that is Cell Zeno errated to poo-poo. This card is not even the same card it used to be. Holy crap. Like, they shat upon Cell Zeno. Cat Blow also got the straight pounding. You're not wrong. Heartfelt Plea went down to 1, and people were already playing it at 1. And, Debro now, the thing they did with Debro is that you can no longer have a whole board turn sideways and then turn that into defense and then turn that back into a shotgun. So in the grand scheme of things, Debro can be a lot more fragile now. And since you can only do the plus 5k once per turn, you're not going to be able to throw your entire hand to the graveyard. You'll have to combo for 0, and that could still end up getting you killed. So there is a very, very, very strong possibility that Dark Broly is about to just destroy people or get destroyed, like one or the other. There's not like really it keeping its defense. Vegex, just that 2 loss of milling is gonna be substantial for it. Is Mecha still the best deck? See, okay. Here's the thing though. Mecha is still very, 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 very good. But one of the hardest parts about Mecha is that before, we were always afraid to tap out against Mecha. So decks could not go as hard as they were normally used to going. You couldn't tap out on a pressure play knowing you have super combos on hand and knowing you have blockers on board. You couldn't tap out playing even your first turn play. You couldn't tap out on that because Mecha Frieza would just bomb you with Universe 9 Assemble. So now that Universe 9 Assemble is gone, you can play more aggressively versus Mecha without the risk of them playing a card, drawing 2, and drawing 1 for life. So even though it doesn't seem like that, I think that that is a possibility. Blue Baby is probably, Blue Baby didn't lose any steam. It's just really, really, really like something that's very interesting right now is that Blue Baby is definitely still a good deck, but if you notice, more than half the decks in set 14 are able to kick off within the first 2 to 3 turns, which kind of puts Baby in an interesting position because a lot of these decks are going to start being able to punch Baby into an uncomfortable place early game. And then Baby, instead of being fighting for control, Baby will be fighting for its life at that point. So I do kind of want to see how testing goes because Baby should still be destructive. Okay, so I will say, I don't think that set 14 is necessarily irrelevant because what they did to Debro was they neutered Debro's ability to shotgun and they neutered Debro's ability to defensively wall off. And if you notice, a lot of these decks can go wide. Like, D-Bro can't shotgun anymore. I mean, you can use your super combos, but you can't throw away your entire hand and then just be like, I have a board next turn. But I don't think they stopped enough of Dark Broly's offense, because if you really wanted to, you can throw these away for 0 costs and still have the same grave. You could, like, I don't think they touched Dark Broly enough. Like, it's flat out. I think Dark Broly is going to be easier to kill. I think now that you can't just turn your leader into a 15k or a 20k by ditching a card you were going to ditch anyway, I think that, like, the deck, you can punch on D-Bro a lot easier now, but I don't think D-Bro's offense got harmed really at all. That's rough. Now, the other thing, though, this is fair. This is very, very fair. Like, yeah, I don't think they touched it enough. Another thing that's kind of annoying is, like, you can't sacrifice your entire board anymore, but you can go and run cards like Belmod if you wanted to. And Belmod can blow up 3 of your D-Bros, blow up a card your opponent controls, get a swing in, and then you still can start bringing them back. So, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like Dark Broly is still kind of just here. Honestly. That doesn't feel good. Huh. I don't know. I think D-Bro, I don't want to say it should have been outright banned, but I think that D-Bro might have needed to get banned. like this is again, I think D-Bro is easier to get swung on. I don't think D-Bro lost much, if not any, steam when it comes to attacking people. So I want to test with it more to understand how I feel about it. But I legit feel like the only real thing that changed right now with D-Bro is D-Bro can get his life punched out now. If you have 4 15k swings, chances are I'm going to eat half of those swings and the leader, because I only have so many cards, and unless I'm trying to throw super combos away, then, you know, I really do think they just made D-Bro easier to get killed. It's going to be much more of a, I need to end you before you end me, not a, I'm going to press you, but my hand is still going to protect my life total. And maybe that will be enough. For all we know, that may be enough, because all the floodgates are still in the game. I'm not sure if you have to scrap so many decks. Like, why would you have to scrap so many decks, good sir? That is my question to you. Because, I mean, if you've been building from set 14, I legitimately do feel like a lot of set 14 Protector of the People only gives you stats if battle cards attack your leader. So, being that this set has a lot of unisons that can turn sideways, as well as a lot of leaders that can go plus, Protector of the People isn't exactly the card that it used to be. As long as you make sure that your battle cards are going to swing separately, you could swing with a leader, you could swing with your unison, and then swing with your battle card, and Protector of the People will literally just gain that 5k once. Another thing about Protector of the People is that you're now playing D-Bro, which is still going to be energy intensive. I mean, I feel like Bonsai, the kill turn for D-Bro was heavily, very much so, involved with being able to sacrifice off your entire board and renew your swings. You could literally swing 3 times and then on the last swing combo off your board and then start playing 1 and 2 back and then combo off the rest of your board and then maybe make another swing for a total of 6 to 7 swings in one turn. D-Bro can't do that anymore because if you swing with it, you can no longer remove it. Now, granted, like I said, you could play maybe cards like Belmod and attempt to do the same thing, but it's definitely going to hurt the consistency that you can't do it right off the bat. So I'm going to play a bunch of updated D-Bro against people and see how it works. But I feel like this may have actually been some weird things. I mean, yeah, Flapper, like, I definitely... It's weird for me because I'm looking at it and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, there are times where I'm just like, this doesn't matter, and there are times where I'm like, there are definitely situations it matters in. So I would love to run some games just to kind of see how it is. But I mean, hitting Cat Blow was really, really good. That was very, very good. I'm just thinking. I don't know. Flapper, are you going to be up to jam some Untap tonight? I don't really want to play D-Bro that long, but I do kind of want to play it a little bit to see how it works up against like King Vegeta without being able to blow up its entire system. Well, I think, Flapper, we need to test to make sure it's nice. Because I want to know that D-Bro is able to be killed way more often. Because I feel like this may have been something that's like... I'm just hoping this isn't a Band-Aid when we needed, like, surgery. If that makes sense. They really are. Hitting drum is kind of funny because, like... it just... Yeah. Can we please talk about how lit it was that, like... Father Son Kamehameha Goku got banned from a format and then just got banned entirely. Like, oh my gosh, that's funny. That is funny. All right. So, if people don't have anything else to say, I might actually hop into the Discord. See, here's the thing about hitting Heartfelt. Like, here's the real thing about hitting Heartfelt. Drum was definitely a problem. Drum was ass. Bonsai, hitting Heartfelt, it definitely hurts the deck, but like... I mean, you could, but I don't think Heartfelt was 100% the issue. It was ass, but I don't think it was the 100% issue. Like, the case tournament, I had both my Heartfelt Pleas in the sideboard. And the only time I sided my Heartfelt Pleas in was when I knew the other deck could not interact with me. So I sided it in against black. I didn't side it against green. I didn't side it in against, I didn't side it in against green. I didn't side it in against, blue. I only played Heartfelt Plea when I was like, I'm against black, or I don't think this deck can interact with me. Like red. I sided in against red. So I don't think banning or limiting Heartfelt Plea did much because the deck could definitely roll without it. I'm not sure if I'm going to test or stream my testing tonight because I've been, like I said, I went to sleep at 4, woke up at 7, and I've been up since then. So I'm probably going to unwind with the homies for a little bit and then see what I'm getting into. Either way, thank you guys for watching. It was definitely cool to have you guys all on here, talk with you guys, witness this together. Definitely gonna make a video about this, but yes, see, that is fair, Flapper. I'm literally like, Double Heartfelt barely happened. Double Heartfelt was like a pipe dream, but no, Flapper, I agree with you. Like, really being able to wall up after they attacked you. But the issue for me is, like, what if you can just use other cards to try to fill in the gap? Like, I feel like this is, like I said, I feel like this is going to make D-Bro easier to kill. I think D-Bro will still give hands the same way and piss people off. So, I want to see. Cell Zeno definitely had to get hit. It definitely had to get hit. And Vegex is kind of weird because people may not think that 2 extra cards matters. But I think that 2 extra cards actually does matter a lot. So we're going to see. We will definitely see. But I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get into the Discord. And if you guys want to join in the Discord, I'll be there. I'll probably be up for another hour or 2. Maybe 3, maybe 4. We'll see. But, yeah, man. I will see anybody that wants to meet in the Discord there. And I definitely have a lot of things to do. So, thank you guys for watching. And I will be... This is fair. I mean, this is fair, but... I guess this is fair. I mean, it's odd. It's odd. But, no, Gohan needed to go. Gohan needed to go. Like, Gohan just enabled wins that shouldn't have been enabled. I love Gohan as a character, and he... I don't know, man. I don't know. People, well, to be honest, with Gohan out of the format and Cell Xeno nerfed, are people dying on turn 2 anymore? Like, think about most of the decks that could kill on turn 2. They generally involved Cell Xeno. There's a lot to think about here. There's a lot to unpack here. Alright. I'm out, Philly. I'm out. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.